Hello again, Eric Pearson here with another short gaming demonstration. This time I'm going to show you something fairly pleasant, a game called Tiny Rails, in which you manage a train taking passengers and cargo wherever they need to go. So, without further ado, let's get started here. Okay, as you can see, I'm in the middle of a game here. You start out small with a basic train and a couple of cars, but as you can see, I've expanded my train considerably. I've got about 16 cars, a combination of passenger, cargo, and entertainment cars. We're about 70 miles from Frankfort, Kentucky. And if I click on the airplane and the cargo, I get a little something extra. This is Valerie. Valerie is the conductor of our train, and she gives us tips, and she also provides some of the in-game dialogue between various characters. Certain cars earn money, like for example entertainment cars like the Werewolf Forest car, the Mermaid car. Alright, so we're in Frankfort, Kentucky, and right now we're at the market, and I can buy and sell cargo. I can buy here and sell elsewhere if I wish, but I've got enough of what I need for right now. Let's check our map. Okay, we're currently in Frankfurt, but as a favor to a friend, I'm going to simulate a run from Indianapolis to Albany, New York. So let's set our waypoint here, and let's get underway. In fact, I'll upgrade the station there. I've got the money for it. Actually, no, I'm just a little shy. Oh well, maybe soon. Well, time's a-wasting, so all aboard! Now, while we're driving along, I can show you a couple of the cars on the train. We have our old steam engine, and if I click on it, the whistle will blow. We have a silver passenger car, fully maxed out, a steam passenger car, another steam passenger car. This is a silver food car, a bullet food car. We have a muffin car, which will be more visible as the sun comes up. I've got my food cars toward the center of the train, acting as a sort of food court. We have an urban passenger car, a robo-commuter car. I pretend that's where all the Wi-Fi is. We have the cat bus passenger car, inspired by Hayao Miyazaki's animated classic My Neighbor Totoro. We have a lantern lounge that provides additional entertainment and comfort. We have the Werewolf Forest car, which has earned us some money, so I'm going to click here. We have the Mermaid car, which is another entertainment car. Oh look, we're here. Nope. We have a crew member who clears obstacles from the track, like he just did. Okay, so we have the Mermaid car, we have a fruit car, a veggie car, a cargo car, and then finally the caboose, where we store money earned from ticket fares. Oh, you know, I might just have enough money now to upgrade the Indianapolis station. Let's do that now. Actually, I'm gonna buy it. There we go. Alright, so here we are in Indianapolis. Is there any cargo that I can pick up? Nothing I really need. There are other parts on the map that are looking for certain things like pig and firework, but this station has none of those. Okay, so let's set the map. We're in Indianapolis. I'm going to set Albany as our waypoint. So here we go. There we go. And the sun's coming up, we see. Alright, here we go. All aboard. So we're now just shy of 200 miles from Detroit. If I click on this airplane, it does a barrel roll. What I like about this game is that you can either just passively ride along, or you can actively manage the economy of your railroad by buying cargo items, selling them at other stations at a profit. You can collect additional cars as you earn more money from passengers. And speaking of passengers, if I click here, I can see who's traveling along with us and what they think of our train. We have Zoe, Justin. Some of the characters are obvious pop culture references, like, for example, this passenger who looks like Princess Leia. Other characters resemble Samus Aran from the Metroid video game series. We also have passengers modeled after Beavis and Butthead. These icons indicate that these cars need cleaning and repair, so we're going to do that now. Looks like the food car is earning us some money. Actually, this is what we have. What do they have? Okay, next stop, Toledo. All aboard. It's nice the way the scenery rolls by. As you head out of town, your urban areas give way to nice scenery, bridges, sometimes farmers' fields. You see birds flying in the distance. We can empty the gold from the caboose to add to our funds. We have to be careful because if the caboose has a limit on how much money it can store, and if you don't empty it out in time, the counter rolls over, which means you lose that money. Coming up on Toledo already. Let's check the map. Okay, next stop is Pittsburgh. Alright, let's get going. Of course, as I always say, everything reminds me of something. The way this train goes down the track, it actually reminds me of an old, rare arcade game from Sega that was released around 1981, 1982. And the name of the game was called Super Locomotive. And there are two things of note about this game. First of all, the theme music for the game was taken from an instrumental from a popular Japanese techno band known as Yellow Magic Orchestra, or YMO. The name of the song was Riding. The other interesting thing about the game is that not many copies of the game were manufactured. One source indicates that fewer than 40 were made worldwide. So, This game has a few curious secrets, like for example, if I double click on the engine real quick, there's another secret that came up. If I hold down the mouse and circle the smokestack, something happens, I think. Or was supposed to. Maybe not. That might only apply to the mobile version. Oh well. Alright, next stop, Pittsburgh. Buying a few things here because I know they're needed elsewhere. Alright, next stop is Albany, New York. All aboard. Of course, I heard there was another Thai ape. Yeah, riffing on Donkey Kong there. Who else have we got? We got a bunch of dogs named Zoe. Jameson, is that like J.J. Jameson from Spider-Man? I heard somewhere that if you click on certain faces enough, something will happen. Let's try it. Don't bother me. That's funny. A couple of cars need maintenance here. Oh. Capture the moment right about New York State Capitol. Nice. So there we go, a short ride from Indianapolis to Albany. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Eric Pearson, signing off.